Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video and we'll talk soon.
Well, hey family, happy Monday. This is Darlene. I am sitting here making some bracelets, and I started with this one right here with the big nice wood piece, and I did put a bead in the inside of it, and then this is what I came out with. This one was a little difficult to bead, so I had to bead it, just kind of do it before I start videotaping. I really like it. I love the wood bead. I found these wood beads at Michael's. So I went in, I said, okay, I just want to see if there's some new beads. So I stopped by the store. I had to go out that way. So I said, I'm gonna just stop in and see if they got any new beads, anything I haven't seen before. So I started looking around, and I did see these beads, and I was like, oh well, wait, for $4.99. Okay, let me check them and try them out and see if I like them. I do like them, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna probably happen. I started to go right back to the store and get some more, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and try these out because you get four. You get four wood beads. So I'm gonna try these out and see how well these do in the sense of like selling, and also with the picture taking. So I'm gonna take pictures and all that good stuff. And then I also found these little beads right here, which are just really small. Let me see, wood beads. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but when I do something, you guys will know about it. I don't know what yet, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, and then I found these beads right here, and I really like these. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of sister bracelets to go with this. So we're gonna see what we come out with. I'm gonna use some ceramic beads, some acrylic beads, some glass beads, and some bone beads to make a couple of sister beads to go with this bracelet right here. And I'm not gonna make them chunky with big focal pieces or anything, only because this is such a big focal piece. So we're not gonna do any of that. We might just put one big bead, like maybe this one, as the focal, and then go ahead and surround it with smaller beads, only because that bead is so big. So that's what we're gonna do and see what we come up with. Michael's did not have a sale on anything, so I only got, only got what I got, and I was just like, I'm not paying y'all full price. So let me try this right here. Sometimes it just don't even make no sense to pay the full prices for for the beads. So I'm like, man, I don't think so, and that ain't what I came in here for. I came in here to see if you guys got anything new. Um, and then that was it. So I'm going to try this right here. And then we're going to go ahead and get a couple more of these bone beads. Just kind of mix it all up, see what we can come up with, something real cute. Hope everybody is having a really good Monday so far and you had a great weekend. Um, I drove through downtown San Diego, and it was early this morning. I was down there maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock ish, or something like that. I was going to Routes, which is the one downtown I was going to, and I was going downtown because that is the closest one to me that has one of those little kiosks where I can pay for my car registration, the renewal. So I was going through downtown, and people was looking like they been up all night, like they done had a grand weekend. Okay, I was just like, ooh wee, Monday is here, and folks done had an amazing weekend, and the day is absolutely getting started. Okay. I remember when I never been a partier or anything. There was a place here. It was a nightclub called I think it was called Devil Dog Inn. And if I'm not mistaken, it was on the military base or something, if I remember correctly. And I just remember going, and for me, I've never felt that groove, like that whole active, nightclub drinking. having what people, call a good time type situation. I just never been into that. I've always been kind of, well, I call myself like a square. And I've always been that way, just kind of, walk to the beat of my own drum. I've never been the type of person to do what everybody else is doing, just because it is said that this is what you should do. I've never been that type of person. And I think that as I got older, I begin to understand why, at some points people, didn't like me for whatever reason. And then when I found out as I got older, oh, Darlene, it's because of where you are. You're very solid. You got your own mind, and people can't tell you how to think or what to do. And I've been like that my entire life. So much so, like even with my parents, I was always, I don't want to say what is that, defiant. I wasn't defiant. I just always spoke up. Even to them, I always spoke up. And it was like they didn't have a problem with it, but they would always say, "Okay, well there's a time to speak up and there's a time to be quiet, especially when it comes to us." Okay? I'm like, "Okay, well I get it, but there's nothing wrong with you speaking up and like standing your ground." So they did teach us that too, and it was like, "Okay, well, either way, if they never taught it to us, I was going to, be how I am anyway, because it's just the way that I am." But I never got into, like that whole nightclub vibe. I went a couple of times, but I was like, this ain't my thing. This ain't something I want to be doing. So my whole thing was always work and school. So that was me: work, school, worship service, because I got baptized when I was, I want to say 18, but we grew up in the church. So we grew up in the church. And one thing about growing up in the church that I appreciated about my grandmother, she was not delusional when it came to worship service or when it came to God and, all those type things. And I know people used to be saying, well, you can't wear a short skirt because that's sin against God, or you can't watch music videos. And at that time, music videos, like when we was growing up, was like really, really popular. And they would be saying that stuff from the pulpit. Well, you can't, listen to music videos. Almost like what they saying now. You can't be on Facebook. And shut up and sit down somewhere. Ain't nothing in the Bible say you can't be on Facebook. So calm down with that. But then with us, it was like, well, you can't watch TV and certain programs and all this type of stuff. And we didn't know what they were saying when they was talking about this sin against God and, all this type of stuff. But one thing I can say from my grandmother and my big mama passed when she was almost 100. And them two would always tell us, what sin is. Sin is transgressing against God's laws. Sin is these things, to murder, to steal, to fornicate, to commit adultery, to bear false witness, like to do all those things. And they broke out the Bible and the word and stuff and showed us all that stuff. And they was like, no, you can watch what you want to watch as long as that stuff doesn't consume you, and you got some perverted type situation, that you are allowing yourself to get involved in from different things, right? Or if you watching videos and you lusting after women or men or all that kind of stuff, they explain stuff to us. And for that, I will always be grateful. I will always be grateful, because if they had not explained those things, I think at some point I would have understood it, for what it is. But had they not explained those things to us, we would probably be delusional like a lot of other people. Just, you can't wear, women and can't wear pants. Where does it say we can't wear pants? Okay. I don't wear pants because I like long dresses and I have thick thighs, right? It just seems so naked to me. I'm like, But ain't nowhere in there. It does say to be of a modest apparel, but that does not say something about not wearing, you ain't wearing no pants. It's like, if y'all don't calm down with that stuff trying to control people from the pulpit. But I'm thankful for my people. They really did good as far as, like, teaching us and training us about different stuff, and just don't be delusional about things. They definitely did do that. So that's good stuff. I think I'm gonna put one more bead on here. I really do like these. Look how that looks so far. Really nice, right? And I think I'm gonna put one more bead on here. It was sprinkling. here earlier. I hope it sprinkles all day. I can't wait for the rain to come. I love when it rains. There's something about when it rains, and then you just basically kick back, working, creating, doing what it is that you do. I love that. Got your stretch pants on in the house with your sweatshirt or whatever little comfortable outfit you got on, hair all over your head. Wash your face and brush your teeth, and you just enjoying the day, creating while it's raining outside, right? I think I'm gonna make two sister bracelets for this one, but let's see what this looks like so far. We had a really nice day yesterday too. We had regular service, and then from regular service we went to singing fellowship at one of the sister congregations, and that was really nice. Had a nice full crowd. And see, with this one, it probably only need, well, I could put one more, like maybe right here. Um, because the focal is so big. Let me see, do I got something over here? Let me see something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just make two because I don't want it to be, so I'm gonna just sell this as a two-piece set. And because the focal bead is so big, it really does add what it adds. So it's like enough, not unless, somebody wanted to add a chain, or I don't even have them bangles in here. A chain, or even if you had like leather strap, because I'll tie me some leather strap on my wrist fast, quick, and in a hurry. Even if you had like leather strap, as something on here, and then you had some other, like maybe a gold bangle or even a chain, gold or silver chain, whatever it is that you wear, that would add a little something to it too. But I do like these just like how they are, just with the two of them. So this looks like it's more than enough because that bead is so big. It would be good by itself too. Not bad at all. If it was some bangles, some gold chains or silver chains or whatever. But I do like it with that bracelet right there too. So that's really cute. I really like these. I do like the bead. Too bad they don't got them in different colors, but I really do like the way this turned out. So I'm gonna make about four. Well, I only got four beads, so I'm gonna make four of these bracelets. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'll make the four and then put them on fair. So there'll be four to a case, and then that's what I'll do. I'll make them as, you know what? When I put them on fair, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do them as individuals. So I'm gonna do four. So that's what I'll do instead of and then I'll match this bracelet with a different bracelet set. And I think that's what I'll do with these. So this will end up being four, and it'll be four, and I'll change the bead in the inside right here, but make all this part pretty much identical as I possibly can. And the only thing really that'll be different is the bead in the center right here. So that makes sense to do four of these, put them on fair, and then sell them as a case. And that's all there is. There ain't no more. I hope everybody is having a really good day. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do a couple more things, and probably videotape and upload some more videos and some goodies and stuff. But this one is gonna be a part of another bracelet set. So I will do a video showing. So when you see this one in the other video, you already know what I said. Okay. But anyway, Darlene and I for Jewelry by BD Can. Guess what? We'll talk.